So they will certainly pay to make you disappear. Norfolk Bacon SS wins the Gestapo, the local Nazis. Dis Mason Council, White Lodge, the local mafia, the local mob. And there's a very good crime drama suspect, and they certainly did try and frame, fix and clam. Great big suspect. Sutcliffe, Sandringham serial killer beard on me, but it will not fit. And again, cruise on my frame fixed tail in Dis Norwich Safewell, Norfolk Coast, Derbyshire and the Lake District. But no sombre, autonomy of a crime, no woolly hat, serial killer here, Africa, Dis Norwich and Sandringham, no black wizard here, in revolver state. As always, no red car Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sandringham serial killer here, black wizard, terrorist, Yeshua. Again, Prince of Darkness, ET hybrid host, Red Dragons, their high royal blue crime, New Year's Day fine, September blue murder. Certainly not mine. That's always the case. The truth versus a big monster lie. Again, no sombre, autonomy of a crime, no woolly hat. Serial killer here, Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. You certainly can see Disables taxis, Dis Skull and Road assassins. You do get free monster lies with every fare. So always the case, what is real, what is true, what is fact? And the truth versus a big monster lie, what is a big fake hoax, counterfeit fake fiction. And 24 on that one. And again, plenty of hosts for the hungry, bloodthirsty beasts in high places. Human hunting, feasting, blood drinking. Harvesting adrenochrome, castles, manor houses. UK's Devil Island, country estates. And you certainly are like a dick. Sorry, a dick. Not like a dick, like a duck. On Dismere, surrounded by bigwig nobles, snobs, dickheads, hags, liars and evil clowns, all full of mad monster lies, bogus diagnosis and death threats. And it's very interesting what's coming out about Islam at the moment. So Islam falsely declares that Jesus is not the Son of God, God's only begotten Son, the one that God sent to set and make the captives free. You and me, the Ark of the New Covenant, completely deny Jesus as the Lord Jesus Christ, Joshua, his divinity. So the truth first is a big monster lie. And the truth is certainly coming out about Islam now, exposing all the monster lies. So again, Simon Bailey don't cry, his blonde host, plain clothes lover, not true detective, Dis Mason Council, White Lodge, the local mafia, the local mob. So two parallel stories, Christianity and Islam. One is true, one is a monster lie. And two parallel stories in this. Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. One is true and one is a big monster lie. And again, no sombre, autonomy of a crime, no woolly hat, serial killer here. But when you do find yourself in a golden circle, golden dragon, precision engineered, clockwork orange, golden squeeze, you certainly do have to follow your golden compass. Certainly will pay to make you disappear or box you up, lock you up, throw away the key. That one's got number 10 on it. In their precision engineered black box, serial killer frame fix assassination. In order to cover up Prince Harry's royal spare behind. New Year's Day find. September blue murder, certainly not mine. That one's got lie on it and also 7 twos. One big monster con, monster lie, 7 monster lies and 7 bogus diagnoses. And that lady's bag over there is empty, because that's all they really have is sip 0 silch nil. Whole lot of nothing. One big monster con, monster bluff. And they certainly do not have a royal flush. I've got 4 jokers. Whereas I do have the winning hand, all online for the world to see free. 4 aces, Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. The truth versus a big monster lie. But they certainly will pay to make you disappear. Has been a silver Ford Focus done the rains in Dis recently. That's not the one. Plenty of guns for hire, always those who'll do other people's dirty work and others who'll do anything for money, drugs and alcohol. Again, all to cover up Prince Harry's royal spare behind. New Year's Day find, September blue murder, certainly not mine. And that is the word that came off the Royal Sandringham Estate killing fields. And they certainly do hunt more than birds of prey on the Royal Sandringham Estate killing fields. See Prince Harry, Edward Van Customs for details. Edward Van Customs is King Charles, Count Dracula's godson from the Van Customs family. Him and Prince Harry did shoot 2 very rare protected birds of prey in flight on the Royal Sandringham Estate killing fields. They were reported by the Prince of Wales staff at Sandringham at the time, members of the public, but when questioned about the incident, they denied all knowledge of the incident, even though that was blatantly them. They were the only 2 shooting in that area, and they walked away scot-free. There's a £5,000 fine for each very rare protected bird of prey, hen harrier. Can be a prisonable offence. And again, no Roy White and White Van Man, Christian B, Sandringham serial killer here. High Royal Blue Crime, New Year's Day fine, Ghost of Christmas Past, certainly not mine. No Ghost Haunting Me, and again no Red Car Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sutcliffe Steve Wright. Wayne Cousins, Brady Huntley, Fred West. So as always interesting what comes along, Yahweh our Heavenly Father, the Lord Jesus Christ Joshua, certainly will help you expose the truth, all the monster lies, especially in this Norfolk UK. They certainly have saved me, given me the insights, the understanding and the revelations, all online for the world to see free, so the truth is out there. Despite many social media accounts being burnt down for exposing the truth, the proof, the evidence and the facts, freedom of speech and expression, freedom of choice, and a peaceful protest of innocence. And that's a Skoda there with 17 on it. Police surrounded my frame fixed Skoda at Hitcham, where I was staying in a disused beach hut, North Norfolk coast. 7 miles from Sandringham, calling for backup. Nicely setting me up as the Black Cat copycat, Black Cat of Burston, Son of Sam, Sandringham serial killer, really don't think so. And that one's got con on it, that is a big monster con, monster bluff, royal family, their high royal blue crime, New Year's Day fine. September blue murder, and certainly not mine. No Son of Sam, Sandringham serial killer here. Clockwork Orange, Norwich train station, mountain bike rapist. Again, I was on a woman's black Dutchy bike, not a mountain bike. But all mixed into the black shroud of Sandringham, just to set me up further. So they'll set you up with the biggest monster lies and the biggest Dr. Death SS, Silver Bullet Hume Kitson, bogus diagnosis. All to cover up a rich boy's loft pie, human hunting pie. Their high royal blue crime, New Year's Day fine, September blue murder, and certainly not mine. Again, Dismason Council, White Lodge, a local mafia, a local mob, all their cronies, spies and informers, pushing all their mad monster lies, bogus diagnosis and death threats. You certainly can see my ex-wife, Shay Fraternal, far in Burston. Big Police Council, Doctor Who collaboration, Inspector Numbnuts Bunnan, Mr. Fixer. Liar, liar, pants on fire, no longer with us. But two blatant lies from a police inspector, far bigger than Plebgate. And I do have the letter, do you have the evidence, do you have the proof? Do you have the letter in black and white, written by Peacock, signed by Inspector Numbnuts Bunnan, Mr. Fixer, liar, liar, pants on fire? So no sombre, autonomy of a crime, woolly hat, serial killer here, Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandria. Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapo. Boys in blue, again all covering up Prince Harry's royal spare behind. New Year's Day fine, September blue murder. Certainly not mine, Dismason Council, White Lodge, a local mafia, a local mob. And that is the word that came off the Royal Sandringham Estate Killenfields, loud and clear. And that's a good film also, The Final Girl, rich boys hunting young girls for blood sport. Castles, manor houses, UK's Devil Island, country estates. And again, we've just had some rain. You can Google the rains list. That is disclosed in the rains list. How they wear claws to claw their victims. Human hunting parties. So plenty of high crimes. 666 on that one big 666. Monster fix in this Norfolk, UK. So plenty of high crimes. Jack the Ripper crimes. And certainly not mine. Again, you never have to look too far to see who your assassins are. Disco and Road assassins, and they certainly will. Hello there, right? Certainly will pay to make you disappear. And no Purple Guy, serial killer here. Purple Guy was the serial killer in the Freddy Fazbear's cartoon series. We've all heard about Pizzagate. So Prince Harry Potter, Prince of Darkness, E.T. Hybrid Host, Red Dragon, Not Alone, Their High Royal Blue Crime, New Year's Day Fine, September Blue Murder, certainly not mine. Again, that is the word that came off the Royal Sandringham Estate Killenfields, loud and clear. So everyone nicely used and set me up, framed and fixed me, used me as the spare and the fall guy, the scapegoat. No one's got mock on it, so never a bad thing to mock the opposition, especially in this Norfolk, UK. All full of mad monster lies, bogus diagnosis and death threats, but no Sandringham serial killer, black wizard terrorist, this shooter, really don't think so. No Blitz Limey, MPGP cop, ex-wife killer. No one's got 7 2s on it, as always, 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses. In their precision engineered black box, serial killer, frame fix assassination, Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapos, the local Nazis. But Prince of Darkness, E.T. Hybrid Host, Red Dragons. Their High Royal Blue Crime, New Year's Day Fine. September Blue Murder, and certainly not mine. See Prince Harry, the spare for details. And that one's got boo on it. It certainly is a big boo in this Norfolk, UK. There was a man recently who fought for 50 years to clear his dad's name. It had been set up by a very corrupt detective, Derek Ridgewell. It also made another 6 and another 14 people disappear. No Black Panther, Sandringham serial killer here. You can see Granswick Crown Chicken managers, Garth Scott and Deborah, Tricky Ricky Martin, Big Police SS collaboration, real cutting room jigsaw traps, only get your throat slit like a chicken's neck, a very deadly serial killer bird flu virus, that's infected Dis Norfolk, UK. All delivered by Dis Post Office, Royal Mail, Postie Assassins, Vigilantes, Postie Mayor. They are the super spreader carriers, and they certainly have infected everyone apart from me. And it was a Granswick bacon butcher in Hull who did abduct, kidnap, rape and butcher Libby Squire, the young UEA student. But no Granswick Crown chicken managers, Black Panther, Sandringham serial killer here. So again, 666 on that one. In order to cover up Prince Harry the Spare, his High Royal Blue crime. New Year's Day fine, September blue murder, certainly not mine. So it's the big Dis Norfolk, UK, black box, serial killer, frame, fixed assassination. And sealed with 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses, not even Harry Houdini could escape from. That one's got even on it. Don't get mad, get even. Again, a very good crime drama suspect where a doctor, a psychiatrist, is set up for a murder he didn't commit, so he goes on the run to try and figure out who is setting him up and who actually committed the murder. So in a black box, serial killer, frame, fixed assassination, Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapo, so local Nazis. You certainly do have to follow your golden compass. Dis Mason Council, White Lodge, a local mafia, a local mob. One big cover-up, again all covering up Prince Harry's royal spare behind. New Year's Day fine, September blue murder, certainly not mine. Again, all their cronies, spies and informers. Never have to look too far to see who your assassins are. And in a black box serial killer frame fixed assassination, you have to find out who set you up, how they set you up, where they set you up, why they set you up, and when they set you up. And again, no Clockwork Orange, Norwich train station, mountain bike rapist here. I was fully on camera, Norwich City Centre, bike back through Norwich Cathedral, fully on camera. Up to Macehold Heath, overlooking Norwich, where I was parked between 2 cameras. And I was on a woman's black Dutchy bike, not a mountain bike. All mixed into the black shroud of Sandringham, just to set me up further. And again, one big assassin in Dis, riding round in a black Ford Focus. Can see Paul and Sarah, Dis waterfront inn, everyone's drunk from that poison chalice. So never a bad thing to mock the opposition. And also in a black box serial killer frame fixed assassination. You have to establish how long, how wide, how far and how high, how deep, how dark, how black, a precision engineered black box serial killer frame fixed assassination. So it's who, how, where and when and why, again all to cover up a high royal blue crime, New Year's Day fine. September blue murder, certainly not mine, see Prince Harry the Spare for details. And that's Minty Boy, but no Black Cat, copycat. Black Cat of Burston, Son of Sam. Sandringham serial killer here, that one had Scotland Yard on it. You could have seen number 10, the Druid May Queen. You could have seen Dickhead and Co. At Scotland Yard, though Cressor Dick did get the sack. And again, no Black Wizard here, and a Volvo Saint. That one's got Ma on it. You could have seen Ma Jezebel, Cruella de Vil, Lizzie the Lizard, now depart. And that's Camilla the Omen Nanny there. She's just out and about in Dis to get some more monster lies, bogus diagnosis. All to cover up their high royal blue crime. New Year's Day fine, September blue murder, certainly not mine. And Prince Andrew has just been stripped, had all his royal titles removed and has been exiled to Sandringham. A royal sandering mistake, killing fields, New Year's Day fine, September blue murder. Late Prince Philip's favourite hunting area, see Prince Harry the Spare for details. I don't have King Charles will have all his royal titles removed with his big association with Jimmy Savile and an archbishop who was beating and raping the young boys. So again, plenty of high crimes, Jack the Ripper crimes. And that one's got Limey on it, but no Blitz Limey, MPGP cop, ex-wife killer here. I've just come across the video Sky News where it's alleged that Jeffrey Epstein was going to take out contracts on members of the royal family. No dish shooter here. They certainly assassinated me with all their monster lies, but no Red Carmichael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sutcliffe, Steve Wright, Wayne Cousins, Brady Huntley, Fred West. And all to cover up their high crimes, royal blue murder, certainly not mine. No black wizard here in a Volvo estate, don't have they left the lights on. So plenty of high crimes, Jack the Ripper crimes, and again that one's got 24 on it. Plenty of hosts for the hungry bloodthirsty beasts in high places. Prince of Darkness, ET hybrid hosts, Red Dragons. So their high royal blue crime, New Year's Day fine, September blue murder, certainly not mine. But that be the problem, monster lies, certainly will get you beaten, stabbed, shot, set on fire. And we did have a 4-man crew in this and a big silver Mercedes-Benz estate car. So again, set you up as a Red Carmichael Dunn, Michael Sands, to get you done in or boxed up, locked up, throw away the key. And they will pay to make you disappear. Again, there's also been a silver Ford Focus doing the reins in this recently, but I haven't seen it in more recent times. Plenty of guns for hire, 7.2s on that one. And certainly no Roy White and White Van Man, Christian B, Sandringham serial killer here, 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses. And Roy White and the White Van Man was beaten and stabbed up in prison recently, who abducted the young girl, Sarah Payne, abused and murdered her. Christian B has just been released from prison in Germany, now told he can leave Germany. Involved in the Madeleine McCann case, it's been going on for over 20 years now. And in this Norfolk, UK, really is a 22-year catch-22. Complete abuse of power, position, authority and influence in public office. One big war in this. You can certainly take a big hit. Norfolk Bacon SS wins the Gestapos, the local Nazis, their blue van full of 7 monster lies. 7 Dr. Death SS, Silver Bullet Whom Kitson, bogus diagnosis. They want everyone to believe are true, but never the case 39 on all accounts. And all to cover up Prince Harry's royal spare behind. New Year's Day fine, September blue murder. Certainly not mine, and that one's got the maze on it. So you do get free transport to the Norfolk Bacon SS pork farm. Dr. Death's Black SS Pigsty Maze, which really is full of mad monster lies, bogus diagnoses, lethal injections, a very deadly serial killer virus. Again, Simon Bailey done crime, his blonde host plain clothes lover, not true detective. And in the past, big collaboration with Granswick Crown Chicken managers, Garth Scott and Deborah, Ricky Martin. Dr. Pantasi did call me in to warn me, did show me the Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapo. It's the local Nazis email that he'd received. They wanted to put me in a black crown chicken box, precision engineered chicken cage, and send me to the Norfolk Bacon SS pork farm. Feed me to the Granswick herd of pigs. And Dr. Pantasi's advice was, Run Johnny run, run Forrester run. So when you do find yourself in a golden circle, golden dragon, precision engineered, clockwork orange, golden squeeze, and it's time to follow your golden compass. And Dr. Pantasi, Dislawn's medical healthcare practice, no Dislawn man here. No Beast of Punjab, Bradford, Sandringham serial killer, Black Wizard terrorist, Yeshua. Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapos, local Nazis. This Mason Council, White Lodge, local mafias, a local mob. Norfolk Cubus, Coppers, and again in their precision engineered. Black Box, serial killer, frame, fixed assassination. And exposing the truth certainly will make you an enemy of the crown, enemy of the state. They will want you boxed up, locked up, or done in, disappeared one way or another. And no Black Wizard here in a vulvar state. As always, very good film, Pledge Jack Nicholson, giant of a man, riding round in a black vulvar state, abducting children and young gals, called The Wizard. But no Sandringham serial killer, Black Wizard terrorist, Yeshua. No Red Car Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sutcliffe Steve Wright, Wayne Cousins, Brady Huntley, Fred West. No Black Cat Copycat, Black Cat of Burston, Son of Sam, Sandringham serial killer here. So that is the name of the game, set you up with the biggest monster lies and the biggest bogus diagnosis to get you done in or boxed up, locked up. Throw away the key in order to cover up a high royal blue crime. New Year's Day fine, September blue murder, certainly not mine. No one's got mafia on it. And you certainly can see my ex-wife and the Shea Fraternal for details. Again, big police council collaboration. So I have the truth, they have the big monster lie. Again, they want everyone to believe it's true. Whenever the case 39 on all accounts. No sombre, autonomy of a crime, no woolly hat, serial killer hair, Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. Now it's a very good watch, sombre, autonomy of a crime, BBC iPlayer, where there was a woolly hat, serial rapist riding round and in a silver Porsche, unchecked for over 30 years in France, 54 women and young girls sexually abused and raped. It was a bit like a demon coming down on this. Again, Evergreen Toxic Crown Corporation, Saks Goburn Gotha, Windsor SS. And you certainly can see this Tesco's and Morrison's. Every monster lie, bogus diagnosis mixed into their big pick and mix monster deal. Buy one big monster lie and get two free. So all in the bag in Dis, Norfolk, UK. Anyhow, God bless, take care.